In spite of reading Srila Prabhupada's books, many times it becomes difficult for us to remember what we have read, the principles or the points. How do we realize or remember these things always?
That is why systematically one has to learn from Bhagavad Gita. First things first. You learn from the foundations. And slowly it builds up into a complete understanding, a comprehensive, interrelated perception, knowledge of different things. As I said, instruction is one thing. Prabhupada has given us instructions. Prabhupada has given us transcendental intelligence. Prabhupada has given us transcendental knowledge. Become a good disciple, follow his instructions, surrender to his instructions. Our willing should harmonize with his instructions. Next is transcendental intelligence. We should absorb ourselves in transcendental intelligence. And in transcendental intelligence, first thing first, start from beginning. How does Krishna start in the Bhagavad Gita? You are not this body, you are spirit soul. Why? What example he gives, how he understands, how he wants us to understand that transcendental knowledge. Intelligence about separating body and spirit, gives beautiful examples. And then he gives so many examples. In second chapter itself you will see Krishna is giving 5 to 6 analogies. Remember those analogies, and then, step by step, try to see the connection between what Krishna is intending to communicate to Arjuna. So there is actually, when somebody speaks something, you understand that person's heart. In the same way, when you read, let's say chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita, what does Krishna want to tell? That anxiety should be there. And that's where Prabhupada, the Guru, is helping. What does he want to tell? So that you will be able to tell somebody, this is what Krishna wanted to tell in Bhagavad Gita. So the reason why we forget is because it's not getting connected. Doesn't matter. Initially it will be from forgetfulness, slowly, more and more you hear, everything gets connected. But eventually everything we should systematically, you should understand from beginning to end what the way Krishna is speaking. Then everything will remain intact. Remembrance will be there. Of course, one should always, if one is offensive to Vaishnavas, remembrance will go. One should follow, and if one does not follow the instructions of Srila Prabhupada, remembrance will not be there. First things first, if you follow his instructions, whatever he says, do this, don't do this, then next automatically memory will remain. So the first offense is to disobey the orders of the spiritual master itself is an offense. So we should try to reduce our offenses, short circuits, become good disciple, then remembrance will automatically be there. Forgetfulness is mainly because of not following the regulative principles properly. Forgetfulness. And if one cultures too much attachment to material things, transcendental knowledge will not stand. One thing, transcendental knowledge if we want, we have to decide to get detached from this matter. Detached, may be very difficult to understand, I am not the body, but one has to understand that I have to get detached from this material world. We can't maintain attachment towards everything material and expect transcendental knowledge, because transcendental knowledge is like light and this is like darkness. Attachment to this material world, attachment to specific things, specific people, specific situations, these are all, is like a passing phase. There's no point in being attached to it. So once you attach, then transcendental knowledge is blocked, transcendental intelligence is blocked.